Welcome to the top, Saturday, May 3rd, 5:30 p.m.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. Do you think they killed Jeff?
So I don't know, that's the whole thing. But yeah, it's about trafficking and things like that. So that's ironic that she is actually, part of the band.
Yeah, it is.
But they knew her from before.
It's somewhat have some sort of understanding of that between the balance of light and dark.
Well, we're here out today. It will be out later. The current singer, Emily Armstrong, she's an active Scientologist. And Linkin Park will be out at the concert today. They're at Willie Center. So
I'm not from here.
Oh, okay.
Couldn't tell from the horrible accent.
Yeah, but we're out here pretty often to stay better on just bringing people aware to the abuse and the child auditing that they do. So Emily, who is the lead singer now of Linkin Park, she grew up in Scientology as a child. So
Yeah. Well, they do it in every religion. It's not just It's the Masons down the street. It's the Catholics. It's the Jews. It's pick a fucking religion. They all do.
Yeah, it's interesting to learn about. Well, L. Ron Hubbard, who was their, leader, doesn't believe in God. None of them do. Like he said Jesus was a pedophile, and he would say stuff like that. So they all bash each other, but specifically Scientology. They say if something happens to you, they say the why is God. Like God is the reason why something happens to you. That's what active Scientologists do. So there's a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah,
A lot of craziness.
it's all control in a way
For
to
sure. Coercion, yeah.
save money. I mean, what religion are you?
So a lot of us that come out here, we aren't religious at all.
Oh,
or
makes sense.
we don't talk about religion.
Because I love when the Catholics come out here and
Yeah,
shit.
no, none of that.
It's
more
I'm
the,
Catholic, so they're my they're the crazy people I was raised in.
And even those that do come out in our particular religion, it's more about the abuse and the child auditing.
There's abuse in every religion.
Yes.
I don't care what it is. We don't have a finite amount of pedophiles. They're not going anywhere, unfortunately.
But when you leave
It's
other
so much
religions,
darker than even the religion.
when you leave other religions, they don't harass you, they don't get
Oh no!
from
Oh, they're the worst. If I call them a bunch of cunts online, they'll sue me. They're lawyered up. They're lawyered up with the same lawyer that is the main lawyer for the UFO disclosure. Which is weirdly enough because there's a guy, Michael Herrera, that found a box of human trafficking kids, essentially. It was with a UFO, whatever your mouth noise is for that. Yeah. So it's so much deeper than religions, and I think once the religious people start realizing half those things in the sky we see seeded every religion we have down here, even to this one. They started with Zoroastrian, then they started with the Sumerians. Sumerian Zoroastrian were the first religions that we know, then Arcadian, then the Catholic Christians came by. The picture of Mary feeding Jesus, that's ISIS from Egyptian. They just took a bunch of stories in every religion, literally every holiday that they celebrate was some sort of pagan holiday. And pagan became a dirty word. It's just people that live amongst the land. So I guess we're calling the Hopi Indians down the street pagans too. I mean, literally, they all have the same, very similar prophecies. I've spent 20 years studying this.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
It blows people's mind when they hear it, they don't want to believe it. The same way like they see those things in the sky, it breaks our fabric of
Now
understanding.
everything's coming out, yeah.
But they are trafficking children in those things. It's not just for pedophiles. It's for something that's not even worth mentioning because I don't know where your mental clarity is at. Most people just think I'm crazy anyway, but it's coming out more and more. We're not the only people who live here, and we weren't the first people here. Some of them look like us, others don't. Most of them live underneath.
Do you need a Kleenex?
No, I just like wiping my nose, grossing people out. Anyway, I gotta go talk.
Oh, here's one more flyer.
Oh, you guys got more flights. Save a tree.
I want to be in their party. Howdy. I have some tuna packs. You want some?
What are they?
Tuna.
Oh,
You can take a few of those.
really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I can try.
Yeah, for sure.
Is that alright or am I?
Yeah, no, you're good. You're totally fine.
Blessed girl.
Have a good one. Thank you guys. Yes. tuna packs. You want one? Spicy Cajun?
Thank you.
Hey y'all, I have 3 tuna packs if y'all want to share them.
Oh, no.
Y'all have a good one. Oh, Linkin Park. You guys know the band Linkin Park? Yeah. We're protesting them because the new member, Emily, is a Scientologist. They're Scientology right there. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you guys. Y'all have a good one. Yay. Howdy.
What the fuck, nigga? Yeah, record that shit. What the fuck you recording my face for? You ain't supposed to record. And y'all know that shit. You didn't ask me if you were recording my face.
Wearing these concerts might be going to the Linkin Park concert, you know? How's it going?
You guys going to the concert later?
Yeah, we'll be out there.
We'll be outside. You can tell. Bracelet for you.
Thank you. Today they're going to be on movie.
Doors are locked. Open to the public.
It's a call! It's a call!
Yes, we're protesting them. Hey, I have a bracelet for you. I have a lot of bracelets here. I just
to my girlfriend right now. She says she supports y'all's cause.
yeah, take a bracelet for her.
Church of Scientology.
Yes, thank you.
Love South Park too.
Yeah. Yeah, we got some free bracelets as well right there if y'all want to grab some. Howdy, y'all.
No. No. No, I don't care.
Nobody asked you.
Hey, your friend's right there. Hey, girls, your friend's right there.
Because you're walking on a public sidewalk.
Yeah, but you don't have to film me that close.
Maybe walk behind. This is a public sidewalk. Well,
Hi, y'all. I have a question. Why are y'all wearing orange?
Oh, we have a dance competition.
Nice. Good luck.
where at? I want to get this video.
Where's the competition?
Right there.
Oh, at what time?
6.
Okay, cool.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, can I get one? Can I get one? What is this?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
We got bracelets right there.
Yes, Scientology. Six or seven all the time too.
Filming in the alley? Were you an adult in a past life? Emily Armstrong, she's an active Scientologist, and they're performing today at Moody later on. So that's why we're buying that. Yeah, you should check it out.
Thank you for explaining.
Yeah, we actually protest. We're out here pretty often, but today Linkin Park is performing at Moody. And the new lead singer, Emily Armstrong, she's an active Scientologist. She
It's locked. Thank you. What happened here? Are y'all performing today for the competition? Good luck. Good luck, ladies.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah. How are you?
Video of that, dude. Yeah.
Was he taking it?
I don't know. I just noticed you were. Is that why you were? No, yo de Guatemala soy, pero aquí estoy.
Oh, está visitando aquí.
Ajá, aquí.
Oh, okay.
Se meten con los niños entonces.
Sí, los tratan como adultos.
Ah, sí.
Ajá, desde niños le dicen que no eres un niño, eres un adulto en un cuerpo de mayor o en un cuerpo chiquito.
Ah, sí, así.
Y los hacen como padres, que los hacen, los niños escuchan confesiones de adultos y tienen que saber qué exactamente de qué están hablando.
Sí, guau. Eso no me daba cuenta yo.
Sí.
Sí, hay disculpe.
Sí, que tenga buen día.
Gracias.
He read my talk.
Fucking pay for some park. You know what I mean?
Like, why does he have a chair? Yes! No more kids in Scientology. He spotted us.
Oh wow. To the alley we go.
Tom Cruise, and they said, "Sir, we have to ask you to leave."
What?
And I said, "Hey, look, let me say something. I couldn't really talk to them, so they called the security cops on me, and I was very nice. I just said, "Can I shoot for Tom Cruise?" And I said, "I don't know if you know that." As I was walking, I said, "I don't know if you know this. I might think Tom's a little kooky, but there's nobody that has anything bad to say about his character. He's a good guy. The fact that you are like distancing yourself from a good human being says a lot about you guys."
Yeah. Their actions spoke.
I mean, obviously I was going to, Tom Cruise is a little food. But really, he's a good guy. Man, there's nobody has anything bad to say about that guy. Why would you distance yourself? If I had a religion and there was a guy that's a stand-up guy and he had my religion, I'd be right there like, yeah, you got to be patient with that guy. Yeah, he's a little eccentric, but God, what a good guy.
Exactly.
Okay, that's my
We've been in Scientology a very long time.
So,
Just like
back to that.
Travolta,
So
yeah.
Emily's a Scientologist. And that's gonna be good for you. And so other than that, what else are you trying to say here?
Well, we were actually out there earlier, so yeah, we were protesting it mainly because they're playing today. They're going to be in concert at the movie center. So yeah.
So you're against Scientologists in the forum?
No, Scientology in general. She is an active Scientologist.
Does she get up on stage and preach?
She's the singer now for Linkin Park.
Does Linkin Park let her go on about Scientology on stage?
No, they don't do that.
Yeah, I'm with you on so far, but I'm trying to understand what is it that you want.
It's what she stands up for.
Does she stand up for
Because Linkin Park stood up for like child abuse. Chester, and she's against her religion is against everything that Chester stood up for.
Okay, I need to read about that. See, you're telling me so that I know nothing about. I need to probably Google that because I don't know.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't take every time, but I'm glad that you guys.
There's a lot of trafficking. It's elderly and children within Scientology. So we're just out to spread awareness.
Well, thanks for doing that because those are people that can't speak for themselves a lot of times.
For sure, they've been in a long time.
And plus, they're worried about people not believing you.
Correct.
Anyway, I didn't stop, but pray for me. I'm in the fourth stage, but I'm doing good because I have a strong faith in my Christianity, and it's helped me get through a lot. So I want y'all to know that I respect what you're trying to do. I need to read a little bit more though about this whole child music, the new singer. I didn't like Linkin Park as a band, really. That wasn't my scene. I thought that when they were first out, I was probably in my 30s, and I thought that whole wave of music was one of the worst periods in recording. I mean, Linkin Park, 311, all that stuff. Not because they're preaching evil, it just wasn't very interesting.
Well, Chester specifically suffered a lot of abuse, and yeah, there was like child abuse with him.
Well, I'm not saying they're not good guys. It just was my cup of tea as far as their art was concerned. But thank you very much.
Yeah.
See you next time.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Yeah.
¿Traes algo de cobre contigo?
Aaron had that on video.
So if they're doing great, learn to grow with them.
Name one band that has a guy who's a singer.
Okay. Selfishly.
Yeah, she is.
Thank you.
Other side? Yes, the other side, the north side.
Super windy. Airplane.
That was recorded with Emily Armstrong.
Yeah.
Modern Linkin Park.
Linkin Park, yeah.
You're against female singer?
I'm against what she
How she's like kind of crazy
represents
Scientologist and all that stuff I've heard about.
about the child abuse.
I
That's
know
what
about
we're here
child
about.
abuse.
Yeah.
Fill me in. Yeah, I do kind of think it died with Chester. R.I.P. dude.
No more enabling the cult. It's up to the fans. Are the fans really going to support somebody who is part against something that Chester stood up for? I'm here with another protester today. Shout out Cubs Champs. He's out here protesting with us today. His first protest since. He is 200 feet away from Scientology. We have him out here because people need to know about what Scientology is doing. People know. Some people don't know that Emily is in Scientology. She had her time. She suffered. She was a victim, but she's grown now. It's time to pull yourself out of it. Emily, are you really okay with what happened to you, knowing that it's continuing? Supporting Emily Armstrong is supporting Scientology. Her paying for courses, her getting audited, paying high numbers of money to be audited is supporting Scientology. And check out these flyers I have. Emily Armstrong is linked to Scientology, an organization that stands against everything that Chester Bennington and Linkin Park stood for. Stand against child abuse. Chester had joined, was part of an organization that was against child abuse at some point. I've been reading some YouTube comments on people that are going to these events, Linkin Park events, and they're leaving devastated, knowing that Chester is not the one singing up there, and they're watching old videos, old concert videos with Chester in them. So we see that. That's why we're out here. We've also been helping out the homeless community. I brought some fish, tuna in packs. You know, Scientology hates that. So I'll be posting that. Hopefully I'll have the video set by tomorrow, but we're definitely going to be going and keep going after this because we're not going to stand out here while the concert is going on. Cubs is joining us. Thank you so much, Cubs, for joining us today.
Emily's not Scientology. And another guy was like, glad you got your TikTok.
Oh, God. We do so many things that are not even posted on YouTube. My sign is kind of, like I said, we got rained on, so that's why you see all these water droplets on them, acrylic paint. Just like my sign says, Emily Armstrong is enabling Scientology. This is luring of children. They're going to look at Emily and say, oh, I want to be part of that. She's successful, whatever. This is luring. Their childhood pain. I was talking to PTS and I was telling her that this seems like a cash grab. Just put Chester's name all in the dirt. With Davey. I want an extra ticket. People are really out here with signs. They really sold out. We got crazy protesters. That's right. That is right. We're not confronting the people. Sir, this is called actual professional protesting. Peaceful protesting. Papa Roach shirt, love that. Cubs champs. How you holding up over there? Linkin Park's lyrics really hits hard with a lot of us that grew up listening to them. I think his first music came out in early 2000s, but before that he had already been an artist, but he wasn't making it. But finally he made it with Linkin Park. That's what I used to listen to, the Hyper Theory album. I was listening to some of his music yesterday, and it really brought me back to being the age of 13, 10. I don't remember. I was 13, 12, around there. In my room, listening, just trying to get away. It was a getaway music. Just speaking what we were thinking of. He was saying it with poetry in his music. So we stand against child abuse along with Chester, who suffered child abuse. I don't know what he said. It's okay to have opinion and something else. That's acceptable. My bud may not get tickets today. Some girl just said, I'm here to heal. Some people may miss that feeling of the Linkin Park sound. It's understandable why they're here. Cubs is on tour, and he's starting here in Austin, Texas today in the Emily Armstrong Linkin Park concert. Not in Austin. Not in Austin. So everybody check out where they're going to be at next. And that's a great opportunity to protest, because look at all these people that have looked at our sign. This is amazing. You know, if we were out here screaming and being reckless, we wouldn't be allowed to be here. There's ways to protest. And we're protesting with Cubs champs. He's down the street over there right now. So he's a busy man today. He's going to be rocking out with us here in a bit. Join Scooter Report on Mondays for all the small channels. Shout out Cubs champion. Thank you so much for opening your schedule today. Because this is not going to flow in Austin. Emily's going to know. Lori, I would be like all crazy for Linkin Park, but understandably, they're not going to be hyped. I mean, they're going to see Emily. I mean, no hate for her. She has her own style. She really puts a lot of feelings in her songs that she's been making with along with everybody else in the band. But this feels like a cash grab. And inspiration from Serge Del Mar. So we have here for Serge, at literally Serge, no more kids in Scientology, not an apology, luring children, and cut the ties, Emily. Aaron had done a video about a good comparison about somebody else who has not been actively in Scientology but still in Scientology for their own benefits of not being disconnected from the family. But Emily is actively in courses, I'm not sure courses, but she's actively being audited. So that is supporting Scientology. And let's not speak about her mother. I can only imagine the things that she suffered through. No more Scientology cults. Emily enabling the cult. Scientology. He said what cults? See, some people don't know. It's craziness. So Emily Armstrong is here now in this building. They're getting ready to perform all of Chester's songs. We're going to catch up with Cubs champs here in a bit. People are coming in and have awesome shirts. I've been looking at them. Like I said, no hate for the fans, but it's up to the fans. to keep supporting this or not. All right, Cubs champs, we're coming. I'm surprised the Jehovah's Witnesses aren't here right now. Oh yes, we're here for Cubs. There he is, y'all. Here's Cubs. His first protest since everything happened. This is his debut. Look at this side. These people should be raging safely, but raging. Sir, take a picture of my sign. Sorry to make your picture better for you. The new lead singer of Linkin Park is a member of Scientology. We wouldn't, well, I don't have a problem with the beliefs of Scientology, but there is an issue going on, which is the child abuse, the kids that are being indoctrinated and are being forced to do things because children cannot consent. Serge had talked about that they would listen to Linkin Park when he was in Scientology as a kid, and then Debbie Cook said that you couldn't listen to anything else but L. Ron Hubbard lectures. So Serge would hide in his bunk bed and listen to Linkin Park. I couldn't imagine not being able to freely listen to music. We are here because we care. I'm here because of Serge. We're here because of all the victims and children that are currently being abused. So as Serge said, Emily, why don't you go scream outside of where all the abuse is happening in Scientology instead of screaming here in Austin, Texas?
Chester was selfish. This is Linkin Park. Chester did the selfish thing.
Chester did the selfish thing. Wow, I cannot believe what I just heard. And you're here listening to his lyrics? I cannot believe these people. Are you radioing in my poster? I'm on this corner, and then we have another protester on the second corner. Emily enabling the cult at literally Serge. No more kids in Scientology. Not an apology. Luring the children. And then that one says cut the ties. Linkin Park died with Chester. The voice of our childhood pain. Oh, good tip. He said that if you go inside, there's a line where you don't have to wait. You can be in the AC, away from the SP. Destroyed. Linkin Park, destroyed. We got Cubs champs right there. Let's zoom in to Cubs. The purpose of law is to harass. When hate is loud, let love be louder. There's a kid coming to the concert, a baby.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Why do you think Emily Armstrong is enabling the cult? What does that mean?
Because she's part of it, her mother is part of it, and she's paying for courses, which is enabling more kids being abused.
For courses?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
So it's kind of like like a priest. You tell them like what you do. You tell them like your secrets, and it's kind of like a counseling.
Okay.
But you pay for it, and all that money is going to Scientology. There's a lot of kids stuck in hotel rooms right now.
I've heard about the
Yeah.
Scientology thing. So you're saying Emily Armstrong and her mother are part of the
Yes,
Scientology?
active members.
Okay, and where do you find your sources on this? What are your...
A lot of people that left Scientology are now speaking up against the abuses. There's so many stories.
And they mentioned Emily Armstrong and her mother?
Yes,
Oh,
there is
wow.
stories. So yeah, if you go online, just Google like Scientology and Emily Armstrong, and you'll get a lot of videos about it online.
Okay. Well, thank you for
Yeah,
talking
thank
with
you
me.
for talking. Oh, do you want a flyer? Sorry.
No, thank you.
Okay, have a good one. I saw when that happened live with Serge Delmar. That was very, very moving. So also shout out Jamie. I think that's Chester's son. Looks like the floods of people are coming from this side. And they closed the street for us, y'all. Thank you to that girl that stopped and talked to us. That was the actual first fan. First person that's coming to this concert to that stopped and talked. She had good questions. Emily supported Danny Masterson in the rape trial. So that's what I put on my... Emily supported Danny Masterson in the rape trial. So that's what I put on my sign, that it's not an apology. She supported the abuse of rape victims. I need tickets. Oh my God. You may not get your tickets. We got a thumbs down.
I know, but what's the point? What is the point in that? What are you getting out of that?
The point is cult awareness. That's how they blew up. They had a different kind of sound. They have that techno, that rock, that rap. It's just all mixes. But they made it. You know, there was a lot of bands, but they made it. They were able to pull off of it because of their unique sound and Chester's scream and gut feeling in his music. Cult awareness. So, Twilla, Scientology doesn't support human emotion and reaction. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is a teamwork. I've been out here with PTS today. PTS and Tex. He said boo. Hit up Sign-Toe. Yes, Cubs. Where's Cubs?
We're going to the org.
Cubs, we're on the way to the org now. He's been having fun on the other corner. I haven't been paying attention to him, but he's still here. So let me get a close up. I love that. All the fans are in here. We're done for now. We're gonna come back though for whenever everybody leaves. But right now we are gonna have that concert I've been telling you guys about. but we're gonna head to the org. All right. Should we ride that? We need to ride that. I wonder how much it costs. All closed up. We're here to party with Cubs. It's been so far, I think, 6 hours here in Austin. Oh, here's a sticker I got from PTS, but I can't tell what it says. We saw one of the Scientologists passing by here. Talk. Here's the book. There he is. What's up, Cubs? We're rocking it out today. Welcome to Austin. Cubs champs. We're doing cartwheels. Y'all see my hat? Okay, back to this. Confronting evil. Protesting Scientology. Have a good night. And it must be maybe him. Oh, the puppy dogs. Puppers. Doggy can. Shout out PTS for making these awesome signs. You gotta be careful in Austin, especially at this time. So many people that are unwell. We were able to put a lot of these out in cars. Well, not a lot, but I was able to get to cars. But yeah, a lot of the reason I've been super busy lately, you have a choice on supporting where you come from. I'm kind of slacking on chalk. Check this out. Linkin Park's Emily Armstrong equals active Scientologist. Of reasons like this, that Scientology silences their critics. From Surge, he said, "You're dehumanizing others. It's not how you save yourself." These are words from Surge. He also said, "You're grown, Emily. Save yourself." George was booked. We couldn't get George. But we have Nomi the homie. Nomi the homie. Nomi the homie in Austin with Cubs champs. And then of course Davey. Today we have been killing it with kindness, y'all. Killing it with kindness. It's been such a successful day. I want to get the to some people that were needing it. Appreciate all the people that are still out here protesting. Know me the homies and Cubs holding it up. I'm gonna put y'all right here.
Rolling in every verse, candy paint on his brand new hearse. Can't contain him, he knows he works. This hurts, I won't lie. Doesn't matter how hard I try. Half the words don't mean a thing, and I know that I won't be satisfied. So why?
This won't work without my tripod. Y'all, chalk is effective. There was people watching us here earlier. It was raining, like I said, but we were dancing in the rain. I was giving them a show. Howdy. We're protesting Scientology. Yeah, we've been here all day. We just thought we'd come back one last time so people can see our chalk as they walk by.
What are y'all protesting?
The child abuse that goes on. Yeah, they think kids are adults in small bodies, so they treat them as such, as adults.
What do you mean, like pedophiles or like
Yes.
putting them to work?
Both. Pedophiles, putting them to work, using them as like mini priests. There's a lot of people who have gone out and shared their stories. So that's part of the reason why we're here. I mean, a lot of students already know what's going on, but there's new members that come in that may not know. So we're just putting out the work. And actually, Linkin Park was, we went to the show earlier to protest the show. Because a new member.
Linkin Park?
Yes.
I didn't know they were still together.
Well, Emily Armstrong, well, Chester had passed away, which
Right.
was the lead singer,
Yeah.
but Emily Armstrong, she's the new lead singer, and she's Scientology. She grew up in Scientology, so she suffered the same abuse that a lot of kids suffer. She was put in a ranch. They called it a ranch, but it was kind of like a child slave camp. But she suffered through it, but she's still supporting them by getting audited, which means getting confessionals from them. And her mom is big time in Scientology. So we were just letting all the fans know. You know, nothing against the fans, but we're letting everybody know because that's supporting the abuses of Scientology. Yeah, so this is kind of like the last of our day.
So, but is it like a church? Like they...
Yes, they call themselves a church because they got tax exempt status by harassing the government. Tax exempt status. They don't pay taxes, so their members can write off a lot of like their services. They don't support the community, like homeless people. They don't put anything to the community. It's mainly like all the money just goes up and up the bridge. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Bringing awareness.
Yeah, thank you guys for talking to us. Have a good night. So banky. What does so banky mean? I haven't heard that before. See, PTS is super knowledgeable with a lot of like their words, terms that they use, but I'm not. Not all of them. I know some. We're getting a lot of good reactions. Minus that one guy body shaming me. Shame on you. I don't confront those kind of people, you know. Must be somebody young who has like a lot of feelings to let out, but just rude to be rude to people like that. Love the students reading the chalk. It's amazing. We brought the chalk that we used for our last event. The people are reading our signs. They're probably watching us from right here. Thank you, A-Girl. She said, great sign. So much content today. So many interactions. We love it. the words in Linkin Park's, the lyrics just really hit you. Sometimes, and I've mentioned this before, but sometimes it can get very depressing. Some songs, I would say. So, I know you guys have seen this before, but I just want to show y'all again. Look at their cigarette thing. It's all dented up and broken. Somebody must have broke it. Like, what is going on here? It's disgusting. Look at this seat. That's really gross. So, somebody needs to do something about that, especially this cigarette holder thing. Can be enabling students to smoke. Shit gives you cancer. You guys have been amazing today joining us. It looks like Cubs is inside. After party with Cubs champ. The lights just went off again, or is it just me? Maybe I've just been up for a week and I'm kind of out of it now. No, but like I said, guys, this has been a really busy week. I haven't been able to be in a lot of chats. I haven't been able to catch up on videos. I'm about 2 months behind on videos, to be honest. But this week has been the worst.